Welcome back. Nischal Maheshwari of Edelweiss Financial Services is with us. Nischal, I first want to ask you about this seminal breakdown we saw in stocks like Asian Paints. What is the message you're picking up from this? Is it that long only funds are also going away?
It seems like actually, if you look at it, the way HDFC Bank, HDFC Limited, Asian Paint, Lever, ITC, I think all of these stocks are being sold. I think definitely, and they were overowned by the FIs. So definitely, I think they're coming under pressure from the FIs.
Nischal, what about the markets? Are you sensing a breakdown in the markets, and where does it head from here? We are already at 5,500.
I have been holding this view that market is in a broad range from 55 to 6100. But the last one where the rupee fell and the way RBI reacted to it, I think this 5500 range is now coming under pressure. I think given that they have not been able to stabilize the rupee, now RBI has several options actually, either increase the CRR, increase the repo rate, or go ahead and increase the rates for the NRI deposits, or the one which I prefer is actually go for a sovereign bond. So if the first two are actually implemented, then I see that there is going to be pressure on the economy, there is going to be further downgrades possibly for the economy, and that may put further pressure basically on the 5500 range, and market may go down from here.
So what would you take as a view on the markets itself? You admitted that going below 5500 is, or even 5550 is an indication of breakdown. Do you just wait and watch for policy to unravel, or you would go ahead and tell your investors to sell even at current levels or buy at current levels? What really are you telling your investors?
I think we are maintaining the same, that you should be in defensives, and there will be only a few sector, or what really comes to my mind is there is only one sector which is going to give you an absolute performance in the current year. Most of the other sectors in the defensives also may give you a relative outperformance rather than an absolute return in the foreseeable future.
You are referring to IT?
So remain in, yeah. Sorry?
You are referring to IT as the only one that might give you absolute return?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Given yesterday what Cognizant has come out, and they have gone ahead and increased their guidance, and what we have seen in the Indian companies also going ahead and giving a strong guidance for the current year. I think the IT is the only sector which seems to be there, and obviously it also benefits from a falling rupee. So I think IT is the only sector where you can still continue to be invested. We are not telling them to go and sell out at the moment. We are saying that hold on and let's see how the policy unravels.
Nischal, GDP estimates are fast coming down. What's your earnings estimate for FY14? Is there going to be more downgrades? Where do you see fair value EPS estimates for the Sensex in FY14 as well as in FY15?
I think FY14 should be, right now the market is holding on to around 1340 levels, which will definitely get downgraded given that the current quarter numbers are slightly below estimates, and most of the people are downgrading numbers FY14 itself. I think anywhere between 1275 to 1300 rupees for the Sensex by FY14 should be there, which will give you somewhere around 4 to 5% kind of a growth. Last year also we had around 6 to 7% growth in earnings, and this year again we see not more than 4 to 5% growth. Now FY15 largely depends upon how the present situation is handled, and how we see rupee stabilizing and quickly coming back to reversal of the rates cycle. Because that's where I think the economy will start reviving again.
What will you give it in terms of multiples? Because even if you have some idea of the E, it is the P that is now getting devalued or downgraded. So should we get used to valuations? I mean, we had a previous speaker who said that even 13, 12 is valuations which we should start getting used to.
I agree with him. I think 14.5 has been a long-term 10-year average. So I think that will now become the top end of the market basically. The worst we have seen in FY 08 was going down to as low as around 9 times. FY 09, I think I remember it right. It was 9 times which the India went, but I think somewhere around 11-12 times is where I would definitely recommend my investors to start investing in India, because it is the Sensex or the Nifty would be at around 11-12 times, but I think the mid caps would be somewhere around 8-9 times by that time.
Okay, in that case, Nischal, what would be the individual stocks you would look at? I mean, you spoke about IT as a sector. There will always be, trend-beating performances by individual, perhaps mid-cap stocks. Anything that you would watch out for? What's on your radar?
Some of the mid caps basically which have continue to give a very good performance is Mahindra Financial Services, Titan Limited. So good quality is what we are still preferring basically in case of mid caps. Something like in the paint industry, Asian Paint is obviously a large cap, but a Berger Paint would definitely be up there. These are some of the stocks basically which we would continuously look at. Now, in case of even some of the larger caps which have got really beaten down recently is something like a Larsen & Toubro, which is like 10-11 times FY 15 numbers now. Any downside to that, I think, also provides you a good buying opportunity.
And very quickly, Nischal, we've seen FI holdings at a record high. In a bit, Nimesh will also be joining us. Do you get the sense that FIs will, lose their patience and start selling in the cash market?
I have seen that happening in the last 1 or 2 weeks, especially in the private sector banks. They have been coming and selling, and especially some of the stocks like what you were mentioning earlier, Asian Paints and all. I think these are all largely FIs coming and selling. So they have been selling the consumer names as well as the private sector bank.
All right, Nischal, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us with those thoughts. Again, a reality check, market in a very, very bearish mood, as you can see. But we've got an interesting data here that Nimesh, our researcher, has picked up for us.